on this planet, all the angels of the zodiac. Yes, we are now having like a heavenly times also for my behalf, but today is Thanksgiving. This in America people celebrate this. I thought like, as my mom is Virgo and loves parties, Christmas, all parties, I thought Virgos have to have this reading for Thanksgiving, even when I'm busy. Maybe you're busy too, Virgo, maybe this is the hell energy, like busy bee, making the Christmas decorations, everything. I know some Virgos are like this. This is your card for the month of December. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Pablo Picasso. So we start like this, your Winter Wonderland reading. Today we are also going towards the end of the reading. A star is born. We're going to see what kind of star you can be. We have now current planetary energies are that we are just entering this kind of new moon in Sagittarius. And this new moon in Sagittarius reminds you that life is a continual lesson if you're willing to allow it. And each new moon is unique offering. And it's offering its magic. So it's like a moment to set intentions. The new moon in Sagittarius draws our attention to our spirit of adventure and how we are able to see new perspectives. The new moon in Sagittarius is a potent time to co-create with the universe. And that's what we are doing here. We are setting good intentions for the December. This is a predictive reading. I do once a month this kind of rereading. Then I do in the full moon time, I do this kind of extensive reading that is available certain days, but then is in my membership because indeed you can support me. This membership is meant for more deeper dive. Now we are going very deep too. So let's go. Yes, somebody's here. Lays, happy Thanksgiving. Yes, it's your favorite holiday. Are you Virgo? And Lei said, Pablo Picasso, my class learned about this artist a few weeks ago. Wow. And if you're Virgo, very timely. I mean, this is my own cards I'm designing. So this is Invisible Tarot deck. I was gifted. I mean, talking about giving gifts and purpose of life is to give it away. Like it's really this Thanksgiving spirit exactly in this card. And that's why like I actually have a line dance lesson in 1 hour, and I still wanted to do this reading because I'm like, I want to give this to my sister is Virgo, my one friend is Virgo, many friends are Virgos, my mom is Virgo, like really this is now, I want to do this reading today before it gets dark, like we want to have the sunlight shining on our pile, shining on our gifts, and if I can like draw some gifts from the universe for you now, Virgo. Let's go. Anyway, this is this kind of deck you can buy, like an empty deck. And the wisdom here is create your own tarot deck, just like Golden Dawn members used to do. And actually, I've been designing my own tarot cards since 2 years now, but this deck made me do it faster because you are just designing with the ink directly to the card. And I find it like easy because I'm a graphic designer and I always like see how much you have to edit in Photoshop and all that thing, and it takes time. So nice to have something that I can do just like right away. Maybe you have in your life something that you can do right away, then you can like tick the box and like, okay, it's done, 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 done. It's very gratifying moment to have this kind of like, yes, the house is clean, the Christmas decorations are on, the whatever Thanksgiving turkey is in the oven. Yes, that's the spirit here. And then now we go to the reading. So little intro. This is a long reading. So December, here we go. Winter Wonderland. We're gonna see first. Yes, oi, I almost forgot. Of course, the fairy tale for your December. So these fairy tale cards are here because every star that is born has a background story, at least in the whole board. In the old times, if you wanted to be a star, you were maybe from a little village, but you got a new star story if you didn't have a good one. So let's see, what is your story to be star, Virgo? Oh, to see it clear. And then this is the ending card. This is a nice card game that everybody try to pull the story to the ending, a little bit like politicians. But this is your December. ending is so she never let it out of her sight again. So something to look, I mean, kind of very meaningful, this card, very focused on this kind of gift, and she never let it out of her sight again. Like when you recognize your gift, it's like you cannot unsee it. It's almost like me, I see a card, I have to take it because I cannot anymore unsee it. It's like it's there. Same way we are now, shadow work readings are always like putting the light to the dark, and then you start seeing clear. These things can really empower you. You're not anymore avoiding to open certain packages that could have some hard messages there. Often the light and shadow go hand in hand. But here we go, your fairy tale. There is a king as a character. There is a treasure. Beautiful, because here was also, it's almost like this gingerbread man. It's here. Then there is tree. This is tree. I think it's a... Yeah, it's a tree. It's a tree. It's not like a number 3. Tree. Interrupt card is in this game. You can always use them. Something about wisdom of the tree. And then we have a wolf. Wow. Very magical. Like forest with the wolf. Full moon might be a treacherous time for you. Like we are now setting the intentions for December. Full moon is like 15th of December. That time might be exactly some kind of... You never let the moon anymore out of your sight. It's like focus on this kind of shining giftedness. Feminine power is usually, of course, moon cycles. So what is it? There is, of course, this king here with a treasure. Let's see. So this is your story, how the star is born. There's a lot of treasure. Even this kind of wolf is, of course, related to this Roman Empire myth, like a wolf mother with Romulus and Remus. It's like the woman is here like a wolf and the man is the king. So the woman has clearly this kind of instinct way. And maybe there is something about this. This woman is here also like a fox. In my drawings is a focus fox and the man is a gingerbread man. So there's really this kind of... Maybe you have a moment to be supportive partner in a relationship, or you are calling like a howling to the moon and you are calling your partner in. Anyway, you have this wild energy and it's good. So next we go to see, this was just a fun fairy tale, entertainment, opportunity for the month of December. I remind you, I have to soon go also to line dance, so I have to hurry with this reading, even if I don't like to hurry usually. I like to give time. But I think these 2 cards, actually, this one also. Then the challenge for the month of December is Virgo. This. So the opportunity is, wow, resting. You should allow yourself to rest. This 4 of Bats is this kind of warrior who is needing a little stalemate energy, like you have to rest it away. Winter sleep. We sleep like a baby, like have like a resting, like this is even the season now. So allow yourself to rest. It's opportunity. You could rest. And then Ace of Course, of course, is the Graal, is like a huge love in your life. Like some heart opening. Overall energy is, of course, 3rd eye chakra. So this is wisdom of the heart and the mind, intellect and intuition. But this is your opportunity. Loving, maybe self-care. Beautiful self-care, because this, it's like, okay, take a little bit more drink, rest it away, drink enough water. Like, what is this saying? Like hydrate yourself, give yourself nurture and care and love in this form of like a spirit even want to give you this big cup, like well done. This is your opportunity, rest and love. Okay, Then we have here your challenge. That's the wife who is getting burned in the fire. It's interesting. Choice card. Let's read directly the story from this fairy tale deck. Yeah, sometimes hard choices you have to make. The choice you make you. It's hard sometimes to make a right choice, but this is of course always connected to the third eye, to the choice making. The more able you are to make fast choices, the more you are kind of in your power, because it is this high energy, higher self, that if you are in touch with your higher self, you just know what is right. So you just aim for this kind of able to make a fast decision for yourself, like right decisions for yourself. But yeah, this is the work you can do to become like this way, to be very like aligned with yourself, that you know what's right, even eyes closed. Here we have Sita, India, Hindu epic Ramayana. The Two of Swords represent being stuck between hard choices. Sita's decision between Scylla and Charybdis is not easy and cannot be made blindly. It calls for self-reflection. Things can only remain balanced for so long before a move must be made. Facing fears, stalemate, denial, opposition, a precarious position. So it's like a burning decision. It's your challenge for December. Whatever this means to you, you have to make a good decision. Maybe because this is such a cryptic thing, I will verify this immediately to you with the classic tarot. What is this challenge more about? Could be the decision about Tower card. So something indeed is changing. Tower is always like a chaos, or like some change happens. And then Ten of Pentacle moment is really stability. So something changing in the stability. There is also the Tower here, and here is like in fire. So something about your money situation. You have to make good decision about the money, for example. This is like the ultimate abundance card. And then there is this striking a lightning there a little bit. So this is a money related choice about your wealth. This is Tower card, is a heavy card. But yeah, something has to be done differently, possibly. Okay, now we go forward. Next thing is the reading for December. Virgo, 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 what you need to know is love for a man. It's kind of like a king was already here, so there is some man who even have riches, possibly. Then there is spiritual growth, and of course this is very spiritual growth moment when some like this, it can feel like the growth can feel like pain, like, but it's needed. Then balanced joy, and there here is of course when you make good decision, what makes it like almost like Marie Kondo is cleaning, like does this thing bring me joy, and then it's throwing away the things that doesn't serve, like doesn't bring the joy. So this is almost like you could have the balanced decision, thinking like does this thing bring me joy. So let's go. We are going now to the current feelings of your person, the highest person or the spirit that loves you, dead or alive. Virgo, here. What wants to come? Wants to come? Virgo, 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 Virgo. Okay, one more. Okay, interesting. We got this kind of winter-related skiing piste. 1968. Skiing was so much fun. Wow, such a beautiful thing for December. Maybe you should go to ski. And Angels by Robbie Williams. Oh, like an angel skiing person. I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we are grey and old? Because I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. Wow, I get this like a strange feeling, like this is like really laying in the bed. I'm loving angels instead. Na 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 na. This is nice song. Look at this then. I'm lying in my bed. I'm loving angels instead. Okay then. The Hollow Man by T.S. Eliot. Sightless unless the eyes reappear as the perpetual star multifoliate rose of death's twilight kingdom, the hope only of empty men, eyes of those in eternity who had faith and confidence and were a force that acted and were not paralyzed. Okay, this is the eyes. And then the paradise in Divine Comedy is this multifoliate rose. Yes, in my reading, if you're interested to watch my Sunday readings, 6 o'clock usually, I make these readings related to this book. It's completely like a spiritual journey book in my mind, like totally shadow work, next level. I've been going from last December, about this period I started a year ago, going through Inferno, and we are already in Purgatory, and soon in December we enter to the Paradise. So if you're interested to see this, maybe this one, Multifoliate Rose, will come up when we get to the Paradise, but this is one reading I make, pick-up reading every Sunday, so welcome there. This is your current feelings of persons, and we have here set fire to the rain, Adele. Adele, all the things you'd say, I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they are strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you would say, they were never true, and the games you play, you would always win. This is also beautiful song. Duran Duran, Happy Like the Wolf. Ah, you had also wolf here. Woman, you want me, give me a sign. I'm on hunt, I'm after you. Smell like I sound, I'm lost in crowd. I'm hungry like a wolf, stalked in the forest. Too close to hide, I'll be upon you by the moonlight side. Words from the king. Somebody is attracted to you, Virgo. Then we have a log here. Twin Peaks, Log Lady. One day my log will have something to say about this. It is safe to love. I show all of me. You can be seen for light and shadow. Why we hide our shadows. There's this call to shadow work here. Maybe you really need this kind of rest to contemplate things. Have some healing self-care routines. Root chakra, I honor my need for greatness, care, and consideration. Little rabbit is here. We have still the Mary Magdalena card, even for Christmas. Sacred rebel, sacred union with yourself. My Mary Magdalena, I feel, I see, I know, I hear. It's like intuitive woman. Totally. And then Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver. Almost Heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, groaning like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. Okay, I don't know how to sing this well, but very Thanksgiving energy, going home. person feels like the home is where the heart is, something like this. But there is in the center of the reading also this Ace of Ghost, what is Ace of Cups. Love is there where you do choices. You should always like do it from the balanced joy. And then at the edge of your reading, you have this Tower card. It's almost like something is changed. This could be war in the world. This could be a little bit warning that in the war also, a world also can strike a war and it can influence you. The Tower card is usually things that you cannot control. Things just happen like a war. And it's a change. So here we go. December, a little bit explosive here, but yeah. Then I wonder if I have time to do how long I'm running late a little bit. Let's take first a little light on the table. We are talking about this heart change. Could be really like a money related. Hard decisions, wise decisions, light, and then little witchy card. History of witch. What is it? If my mom is looking, I actually bought this from Bruges for you, mom, but now I didn't have time to send it, so it's here. Maybe I buy still something I can send. I actually thought about my Virgo mom when I saw this. Now it's here. I'm unique, so remember how unique unicorn you are. We are going into the Star is Born reading. Let's see if said it's coming something like this. And then we have here quite span major withholding setbacks delays. Okay, so this is this kind of stormy queen, air queen. Let's read fast. Air is a purifying energy, of course. Breath work would be some kind of like thing you could exactly do in your own bed too. Breathing like a yoga breaths, like really breathing is very healing. Kate Spanneberg is one of the first women executed for witchcraft in Denmark due to her confession of manipulating the weather against the king's navy. When Kate turned up in a reading, it's herald of delays of something being withheld. Perhaps news you've been waiting for will be taken longer than expected, or project has been brought to a halt. Alternatively, perhaps there is something that remains to be said or explained in order to resolve the situation. Patience and clear communication are needed when this card appears. Yes. Always communicate clearly. And now we go to this Star is Born reading. If you're interested to see the spread, it's in my community post. I have made this spread originally for inner child healing. We have a star card, moon card, and sun card. And star card is first telling about like what is a star moment, like your life. It could be something you need to heal. It comes from a wound, usually the artistic gifts also. So this is Virgo now. And I'm using now intuitively pick this deck, the Nightmare Before Christmas. You, and then we have this blockage shadow moon position. What is with this too? You are not seeing, could block your stardom. And then we have still the spirit sees what kind of star you can be. We cannot always see us so well. What is that? Let's open them all. Okay. We have here is this Four of Cups. So this is usually like a waiting energy, sitting under a tree and waiting, and it's waiting like answer from the spirit, almost like you are like having anxiety because you're like a procrastination. So that stardom is born while it's very feminine energy to incubate, to wait for the proper moment. This could be like this. All these jars are made, and then the missing like a festive bottle is coming. I don't know, but this is like advice from the spirit somehow that push you a little bit to the stardom. You need this kind of little kick in your ass. Let's read from this book. Maybe the message is completely different what I just said, but that's part of your stardom. You need little like a extra spirit. Spirit is of course drink is indeed. It can be spirit too, but don't get drunk in the festive December. Ay, what is this? What is this? Is like a potions. So the 4 of potions indicate there is decision to be made, but remember you don't have to accept everything you are offered. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to decline opportunities that don't feel right. Make sure you know what you're signing up for by carefully reading the fine print, especially when faced with offers that seem too good to be true. There we have this wise wife here. If somebody dies in India, they burn the wife, but it's like, be wise about things. Then, what is this? Knight of Candles. It's upside down. It's a blockage energy. What is this? Maybe we read this like that. Knight of Wands, sexy knight. What is the upside meaning of that card? What is your obstacle for your stardom? This wolf. Where are my ones? Alice Candles. Candles, where are you? This comes upside down, so it is here the impulsive enthusiasm of the Knight of Candles leads to frustration and chaos. It's time to rein your wild side and focus your energy on the journey at hand. You won't make any progress if you don't pay attention to where you are going. That's the obstacle of this kind of too fast reacting to something. Maybe, I mean, I would jump here also in this fire, not to stand too long, but something about this hastiness. Like this is kind of like a hätähousu, like a hasty energy around you is blockage. I mean, I know my father can be this way a little bit, and Mama is Virgo and doesn't like it at all. Could be this. And then we have also the blockage is 6 of Cups. So that's usually nostalgic energy. But indeed, if you're too much in the past, it's not good for you. You need to live in the present moment. Close your eyes and think of a time in your past when you were truly incandescently happy, downright joyful even. It's time to recreate that feeling, reconnect with the little things that make life fun, and leave you bubbling over with a simple, pure happiness. Sometimes 6 of Potions can be a sign you will soon be reuniting with someone important from your past. Enjoy the memories. Okay, this is like a positive thing about the past. Of course, festive season, we are always thinking about past too, what happened before, and now we have a new party. But anyway, it's almost like this party starter is like kind of hasty, wanting to too fast to go somewhere. It's like hold the horses a little bit. Let's take time here to see what we do, what we can do, and what we have energy for. Because there is this rest is now your opportunity. Then star respawn is a moon. Wow, it's like a secret, hidden, totally, like in the plain sight. The moon is actually your power. It's like this Jack singing on there in the moonlight. Powerful card. Star moment, star respawn in the moonlight. Like maybe you have some really like a feminine wisdom. Moon card is always in feminine cycles. So what is it? I have to horizon. What time is it? I cannot see it. This is too dark here. Okay, let's hope it's not 2 o'clock. So this is the star is born for you, that spirits see better for you. Like you can have this moon. Moonlight illuminates Jack in the graveyard as he reflects on his feelings. The moon represents a great lament, the subconscious and intuition. Analyze complex or confusing situations you find yourself in. Are things really what they seem to be? What's going under the surface? Beware of deception and listen to your instincts. They know the truth. This really calls you in. This third eye chakra was already here. The star is that you are really like a highly intuitive and psychic person, and you have, it's gonna be in the plain sight, and you could just know things. And of course this kind of energies are highest on the full moon, so maybe you always should pay attention to full moon. You are, of course, like ovulation happens in the full moon, you are the most fertile then, like maybe your mind is also most fertile then, so aim something amazing to happen the full moon. Now is I think 15th of December next time, full moon in Gemini. Very potent mental energy there with the Gemini energy also. Winter Wonderland, to figure it out with your mastermind. So we have come almost to the end. Virgo, I have to speed up. I forgot to put this light on here. Let's put it now on because we are taking the advice from the spirit still for you for December. It's this. Adventures. Wow. Nice. Adventures. Is this the first, almost first card of the deck? This is now for the December advice from the spirit for Virgo collective. Lofty water wall. Symbolically, water usually relates to emotions. Moving water is moving and fluid emotions. It represents letting go and release. Water also represents spirituality, and moving water can represent spiritual rejuvenation, regeneration, and renewal. Also remember your monthly energy opportunity was this resting, and Ace of Cups, also very much this kind of fountain. Water falling from a great height, such a lofty water wall, intensifies every meaning of water. The power of the moving water doesn't allow life to be stagnant. It activates new experiences and adventures. The sacred landscape wants you to know, Virgo. Something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in a new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and a bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you are ready to remove your blinders and take action so life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It also can signify incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages, which could happen here. You could dream travel also. It doesn't have to be always outside. You can travel inside. Here is also eyes closed. I think it's calling you to your rich inner inside world. And the moon is really potent, this kind of subconscious mind too. So that's your star. You have something really beautiful there, trying to break through. So other side. So I have to, and you are of course like a unique unicorn in this kind of place. I have to stop now, I have to go, but thank you for watching this. If you like, give me a like. I usually give a free question, like an answer question. I don't see anybody asking them now. I always say this. But next time I come back for then Libra, but this was a Virgo. And thanks for watching. And see you in the full moon. I come back for the extensive reading that is available for a few days. And then if you want to support me, there is this membership. There is possible to learn also to be psychic, because the message is everybody is psychic and looks like you are naturally psychic. So you should really start to look into this, how much genius potent you have in yourself if you just dare to look deeper. Okay, Bye.